Watch a interview that they interview a pedophile. He was in prison, and they said, when you want to choose a child, what do you look for? He said, I look for the child that the father is not around, or that if the father is around, the father is not manly. And they asked him, what do you mean by that? He said, if I see like it's a father that is going to the child program, every program he's going, like if, for example, they have Thanksgiving, he's there. If they have, you name it, football, he's there. He said, then I'll back off. He said, but if I see it's only the mother, he said, then that's an easy target for me.
Because the father is not always involved.
Yes. Yes. So he will just pretend to play the father role for the child, and there will come the sexual assault.
Wow.
So for me, what I would say to the audience, if you are a parent, you have to have that talk with your child. It's very important.
And also they should be present in their female children's life. Even the
yes,
sons,
yes,
yeah.
Even the sons, yes, yes.
That's a nice one. Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Everyone Has an Opinion. With me in the studio today, I have so many beautiful people. But before I introduce the people, don't forget, my name is Efosa, also known as Kingship. Before I introduce the people, as I earlier said, a quick shout out to our sponsor, Nelly's Kitchen. For all your African dishes and intercontinental dishes, contact Nelly's Kitchen on all social media platforms. Thank you very much. And welcome back to the studio. With me today in the studio, I have beautiful people with me. I have my Sister Esther. I have Ross Cosmos. And I have my beautiful princess, Vera. Welcome today, and thank you for joining me in the studio. Today, viewers, we have an interesting topic, which is very broad and wide. It will take so many weeks to round up the topic. And our topic today is social media.
Wow.
It's quite interesting. What are your takes on social media? I think I will start with my beautiful lady, Esther. What's your take on social media?
Wow. Just like you said, it will take many weeks to finish it, but I'll give my own opinion.
Of course.
So let me see. I think I joined social media, first and foremost, Facebook. I joined it 2012. And through Facebook, I've made lots of friends. I find like lost family. So there is always an advantage and a disadvantage of social media. And there is always a good and a bad part of social media.
Okay.
And as the years gone by, we discover new apps like Snapchat, TikTok, and what else? Instagram, you name it. Sometimes I feel like it's pressure in people. Some people are allowing social media to pressure them, while some of us are just there to catch cruise, just enjoy ourselves, and then watching the news, because through social media too you can see the news, like what is happening all over the world. So yeah, that's my own opinion for now.
All right, thank you very much.
You're
Esther.
welcome.
Ross Cosmos, I'll come to you. What's your take on social media?
Yeah, I would say I totally agree with my sister. That is it, you know. Social media has now become a very powerful tool for communication, for connection, for information. At the same time, you know, social media is still like every other tools. It all depends on how you use it.
Okay.
You understand? It can be of advantageous, and at the same time can be disadvantageous. So that's why I say it still depends on how you use it. A lot of people will give credit to social media, and I still believe there are people out there that would still say, no, it has become a tool of destruction. And get me right, I don't say anyone should condemn those people or think like the way they're thinking at the same time, you know. That was why I said it all depends. It's like every other normal tools that we have. It all depends on how we choose to use it. You know, if we choose to use it wisely, it becomes beneficial to us. If we choose to use it, or I don't know if I would say unwisely, or how I choose to prefer
wrongly, rather.
or wrongly. So you get, it's like what you sow is what you reap, you know. So that's how I come to see social media. But for me, I see it as a beneficiary tool based on how I'm using it.
Okay.
You know,
Thank
so
you very
that's my
much for
take
that.
for now.
And my beautiful sister Vera. So what's your take on social media?
I'm gonna be talking like as a young person,
Okay.
since I'm the only young one here. Sorry for my elders and stuff. Social media has made life really easier for people, like communications and stuff.
Yeah.
And let's say you're living in the olden days and you want to like communicate with your faraway families and like friends, you need to write a letter. And that letter, for it to get there, it's gonna be taking 3 days, 4 days just to arrive. They have to reply, they have to send back a letter. So to communicate with your family, it takes a span of like 8 days. Let's say 8 days. And with social media, you can just send a message, 2 minutes, 1 minute, they can reply you. You can make a video call. It's really convenient. And it's also bad on like a fake news scale and also like cyberbullying. But for me, I find social media really good and really convenient. But we just have to minimize the amount of information we can share, which is like right or not so right. Just
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Vera, you see what you just said? Like, I could remember, like, I think before social media came to, like, it's been long actually, you know, but before it came very, very visible to everybody to use easily. I remember, like, in the early 2000s or late in 90s or so, my sister, my immediate elder sister, she was living in Lagos and then we were living in Benin City from the country Nigeria. So she sent a letter on the before the 1st of October to wish us like Happy Independence Day, because normally on the 1st of October was Nigeria Independence
Yeah.
Day. So kind of celebration. Do you know my sister came to Benin from Lagos December to celebrate Christmas with us while she was in Benin? She was even the one that received the letter she sent before October 1st. Probably she sent it inside September, you know? You see, that was really, really kind of not really helping. So, with the help of social media, as all of you've said, at least, yeah, that's very right. But I think a lot of us spoke about the advantages of it. Yeah, so I would like to ask, personally, I'll start with you, Mr. Cosmos. Social media, personally, how has it been an advantage to you? And can you also state some disadvantages?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, from that instance you just gave by your sister, let me start from there first and foremost. Yeah, there are, even sometimes it happens, even with the social media, network can break down. Sometimes they get what they call the server is down and stuff like that. So you can send a message and it take a while for the person to receive it, even in this jet age, you understand? Back then, yes, when we were doing the letter writing thing, like everyone mentioned, you also talked about it. I didn't really talk about the advantage of social media in the first place. So I tried to make us understand that it's like a two-edged sword.
Yeah.
It depends on the side where you hold.
Of course, that's the advantage and the disadvantage.
So if I say I'm holding it from the advantageous side now, I would say, that communication, the information, each and every one of them I'm talking about, I also have disadvantage regarding them.
Course,
when it comes to information, you said something earlier on that overload with information sometimes can lead to something else. And also when we talk about communication, one thing can lead to another. When we need to write letter back in those days, we go straight to the point. No yada yada yada, no time for gossiping or whatever. You don't have time to write gossiping on your letter.
That's true.
Because the word is tough. Your stamp and everything, you check how, so you just go straight to the point. This is it, I'm calling or I'm writing you this to check how you're doing. Straight to the point. But now with the social media thing, you see, yada yada, this rubbish conversation from nowhere start coming in. Before you know, it will lead to nowhere. You understand? So for the advantageous side, for me, I think the educational aspect of it first and foremost, and also you never might tell who you're going to stumble into while you're like, especially in search of knowledge in these days that we are, in this era that we are, in search of knowledge, in search of want to find your path. What is it I'm really what is it I'm really here searching for? I think it gives you a guide, kind of. You don't know who you stumble into on social media that will direct you towards that path that you're really kind of habitating inside of you, but don't know how to execute. So I think social media also gives us a kind of guidelines on how to follow. So those are the parts I'm very interested in. And sometimes the leisure part of it also, like the entertainment. Yeah, we have social media, we have entertainment. So like there are games. Yeah, I play games from social media too. There are some games I enjoy playing. Educative games, so not like just to, I like playing educative, challenging games, So those are fun things. But at the same time, I still see social media as a way of executing our time, spending time. Unnecessary time.
Okay.
Even time that should be necessary for you to do other things. Social media take it away from you.
Okay.
If you want to ask me for instance, I tell you, sometimes we go to bed. I know it's not just me; it happens to me a lot. So I'm using myself as an example. But I know it happens to most of us. When you go to bed, just let me quickly check one or two things. Before you know it, you end up checking 10 or 20 things.
Sure.
And if you're not careful, your night is fucked. Sorry for my language. Your night is totally ruined. I want to go to bed by 12 o'clock. Then I go to bed 11:30, say, okay, I will just check my phone for like 30 minutes. Then I put everything at. Now, story. I will end up 2:30, I'm still there. I'm like, man, what is wrong with you, boy? He overloads you with information that you don't even know which direction to go.
It's a distraction.
Thank you. It becomes something else, So, my brother, I really, really see it, just like I said earlier on, I see it as a two-headed sword. If you are not careful, wherever part you hold it, sword, it can still hurt you. It's a sword. That is how I see it.
Thank you very much. But from what you just said, it becomes a distraction. You choose to go to bed maybe 12 o'clock or 11:30. While playing with your phone, then you find out that, okay, let me not say playing. You might be doing something very important at the moment, but it takes time. Don't you think it's the social media is controlling you already then? Because if you have control over it, you should put it away and say, oh, I don't want to do this thing because it is time for me to sleep. Will you agree to me if I say
social media is controlling?
It's also controlling, not just the disadvantage, like, okay, it takes time from you, it's also controlling also.
Maybe this question you're going to generalize it, but
of course I will generalize it. I will just come in from you first, because you give me your example first. Yeah,
I will say I would not really agree that it's social media, because we humans, it's an inbuilt thing in every human, which I believe. There's this thing we call our want, our desire is unlimited. It's unquenchable. We keep desiring for something, no matter what. I still find it hard that if there are humans, 100 people in this world, 99% of people are not going to be contented with whatever they have. I go there to search for information. In that process of searching for information, more information keep coming in, rolling in and rolling in.
So you can just say it's more like of addiction instead of controlling.
Of course.
Yeah, you will come back. Yeah, that's
you see,
okay.
it might be addiction,
like
but it's also like a kind of a tool of control.
You see it like you think the tool is the one controlling us, or is our desire for much
it's like
more
you
information?
can't help but go back doing it, because like it's so you're so addicted.
Yes, you're addicted. You see, when the addiction is there, automatically the thing has the upper hand than for you, kind of. That's where the controls comes, because the desire to do it more, that's the addiction. So when the addiction is there already, then the thing, you have lost your personal self-control, because you cannot do without it. What you cannot do without, that's where the addiction comes in.
Should I tell you something?
Yes,
a little bit
please,
of this thing I know.
Yeah.
Thank you for that thing you talk about.
Please.
But what gets into getting addicted to something? I will go to that one. You see this thing you talked about.
Yeah.
When I talk about our want, our desire is unlimited. It's natural. It's in our nature. Now, this thing we call social media, you know what it is? It's an AI. And that AI is controlled by what? Humans. We are the one that controls it.
Yes.
Not it controls us. We impute what it gives to us. Now, I go to my Facebook. Every time I go to my Facebook, I type, how can I make money? Trust me, when I type that, I keep searching that for like a week. Every week, things are going to be
Of
popping
course,
up, telling
yeah,
me
different,
ways to
yeah.
make money.
Different ideas.
This is not about addiction now. This is me wanting to learn more by greed now. I
Okay.
want to know more ways to make money.
Mm.
And AI is just, there's a tool, it's a machine. Now what I garbage in is garbage in out. And they keep
Indeed.
telling me, I mean, based on my own selfish and greedy input, I still want to get more information on how to make more money. In the process of learning how to make more money, I keep spending more time wanting to know how to make more money.
Yes.
So it is what I give to the system, the algorithm. That is what they read. That's why they call it an algorithm.
Yeah.
The more things you put into it,
Of course,
the more things that
this
pop up on your phone
part,
is
yeah.
what you search, what you check. You know, why I'm saying this, of recent, you know, a lot of people, I hardly even use Google these days. I use Chat GPT.
Me too.
Okay.
Why would you be using that?
Why would people be using that? Forget. Are you using Google?
I do use Google, yeah.
I still in no school. You see, I'm in no school now.
You see, we'll come to that. We'll come to that.
Everyone is
Continue.
using Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Indeed.
For one, if you think I'm lying now, that Chat GPT in a day, type in one information 3 different times.
Of
Type
course.
that same information you type in the morning, type it in the afternoon, and type it in the evening. It gives you different answers.
Yeah.
Oh, you have noticed it?
Of course, I noticed it already. Yeah.
There's a similarities in the same in those
Yes.
answers it gives to you, but in a different form, in a different way.
Yes.
Try to fit into your desire. Then what do you think is going to happen next to you? You keep zoking more. You want to know more. You
Yeah.
want to see more. And then before you know, you're carried away. But it's not, no, you're saying the machine is the one control. No, you are the one making the machine to control you. This has nothing to do with addiction.
I think that is
No,
curiosity.
please, don't worry.
No, curiosity.
I will come to you
Yes.
people.
It's
But
enough, sir.
I want to. There's still one more thing I want to say. I have a question for you, sir. You see, you said the social media does not control you, or rather control us as
Yes.
human. Have you ever, for once, tried to leave the house, or you leave the house and then you forget your phone at home? Have you ever stayed comfortable where you're going to?
Yes.
No.
No. I'm not being sincere with you. You know, it's a good question.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, wow, shit. I feel like I'm not just I believe it's all of us.
Good.
We feel incomplete when we don't have our
Empty,
we have-
very
Yeah, we
empty.
don't have our system.
Yeah.
We feel
Very empty. Yeah.
very not everyone.
Of
There
course,
are
not
still
everyone,
People, there are
yeah.
still people these days that
Yeah,
don't
that
do
still
it- that
choose to
don't do
leave
this
it at
thing.
home.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe if
Yes.
you're old, like
Not old.
Not just all. You have some young people. They have
telling you.
telephone that doesn't
Yeah.
have
Internet.
internet.
Yeah.
They choose to live
Internet.
like that.
I
Yeah.
have
No,
a friend that does not have any single
aside
social
that, you
media.
see most of these Israeli people,
Yeah.
they go with these small phones without internet.
Nokia,
It's-
some of them
The
are still
Nokia,
yeah, just normal
yes,
Nokia
yes.
touchlights.
doesn't have
For
GPS or whatever.
yeah, communication only.
And most of them own this.
Of course, these diamonds, yeah.
Most of them all go to shop at diamond shop there.
Yeah.
But they go with normal phone. We are the one that put ourselves in that position to be controlled, or we choose to, or want to. You understand? Most of those guys go up. I see you. I have a friend, my brother. I'm even older than the guy. He's not in any social platform. Not on Facebook, not on Instagram, nothing. He said, no, that's his belief, though. And it works for him. He can still communicate. He have a phone. Look at this guy. We have a friend. You know this guy. What's his name in church? He works at the back, the white guy.
Edward.
Edward.
Yeah. Is
Have
that
you
his smart touchlight phone?
He works in a bank.
Yeah.
Not like he cannot afford smartphone or whatever. But you see, have you think about it, such a person? He works in a bank. You see him, he looks so casual. There's some things those kind of people know. I will not lie to you. There are times, sometimes I switch off my phone, I just throw it there. Then I say, no, this is getting too much. You know, I can just put it aside. I've been doing it before. I know when I'm like, I have to discipline myself.
Yeah.
That is, so if I put my phone away now, my phone will not come and meet me and say, pick
No.
me up. So how is it controlling me? Now me they control him.
Yeah.
If I don't go there, will not come to me. So that's what I'm trying to
Thank
say.
you very much, sir, for your contribution.
Thank you.
Okay, let me come to you first. Esther. Can you please share some disadvantages and disadvantages of social media in your personal life, please?
Okay. Just like I said before, the advantages, I make new friends through social media. I speak with family members, especially my grandmother, and then I discover new things, learn new words. So, especially on TikTok, because TikTok is like
Not like promote.
TikTok is where I found out a lot of information and stuff like that. And just like Bros said, I use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I prefer it more than Google, and it gives me always different information, different answer. Like I have a lot of choices. So like and the disadvantage, it's not like, for me it's not really like disadvantage, but what I'm seeing based on people around me who always complain, like sometimes they allow social media to pressure them.
Okay.
Like they will see, for example, certain lifestyle from the celebrity. Like, for example, the celebrity buying those designer bags, those things like that, and you see some ladies, boom, they'll be like, I have to go and work and find that money and be like them. You understand me? Whilst, like I said before, some of us, especially me, I'm there for cruising. I always go there, find my information, enjoy myself, and then I just pass. Whatever way somebody's living their life on social media is none of my business. And the other dark part about social media that people don't talk about is especially for children. They meet lots of those how do you call them? Pedophiles, they pretend like they are young children, the same age group, but later when you decided to meet with them, you found out that these are older people. So that's the dark side of the internet for me.
Before I come to that, because I have a question regarding that. Vera, can you please share light about your personal experience in social media, the advantage and disadvantage, your own personal life? Yeah.
My own Let me come back to being young.
Okay.
Now it's like 21st century. It's like nowadays children. I'm not a Gen Z, sorry.
Okay.
Children grow like we are growing up with social media, and we're growing up with social media. They learn. Nowadays, children in the crèche, right? If they want them to stop crying, they will go to YouTube. They will put like the videos, like different videos to make the children watch them. For me, it's like a growing up process. It's now integrated into our day-to-day life, which is very good. I actually like social media because it makes our life really easier. Like, if I want to search for information, I don't have to go to the library. I'll just search it up on Wikipedia or Google, and it will give me a lot of what I'm searching for, and also similarities of what I'm searching for. And if I'm looking for a book, the other day I was looking for a book to buy, and I searched it up. I found it directly. I didn't have to go to a library to search for it, or like to call somebody. Do you have this book? Do you have that book? You just find it directly online. And it's also, like what she said, the disadvantages are cyberbullying, because a lot of kids, a lot of people have so much freedom to send somebody messages, like to message someone, to call somebody through Facebook. You can call through Facebook, you know that, right? Yeah, to call somebody through Facebook, Instagram, and stuff like that. It's like, and you also get more opportunities to bully somebody through their pictures or writing hateful comments on their posts and stuff like that. That's for me, and fake news. That's the only disadvantage.
That you can think of.
But mostly for me, it's really advantageous because I don't want to live.
That's how you're saying it.
I don't want to live in those days when you spend data 12 days still on the way. It's
no,
like,
from your own point.
That's from my own point. Yeah.
There you see it from its more the advantageous side than the disadvantage.
Because we grew up with it. It's like everybody's
part of your
it's
guys.
growing. And it keeps growing.
Don't you think it's also taking the childhoodness away from the younger generation? Because I remember while we were still young, we never had access to phones because it was not there really. So we always play outside.
And that's also where the parents come in.
Yeah, we always play outside. You see, we have
like,
a good childhood experience, you know. Yeah, because I was on social media one day. I think it was on Facebook or Instagram. I cannot really remember. Someone was saying, "Oh, she did not enjoy the childhood life because sometimes when our elder sister, aunties, mother, brothers, and grown-up ones talking about their past experience while they were little, you know, playing under the moonlight, you know, having these, you know, this fairy tale stories from their grandparents,
Showering
and so many
rain.
things.
But that's also where you grew up in comes
Yes,
into it.
of
If you
course,
grew
you're
up in a
right.
part of Africa that
Yeah.
there was like little electricity or
Yeah.
no service and stuff, you get that childhood.
Okay.
But if you live in Europe, 6 o'clock is already dark. Where is this moonlight
yeah,
there?
but even in Europe, there were times when the social media thing was not really,
It was not
in
booming
vogue.
then.
Yeah, not booming. Yeah, because I remember my mother-in-law talks about so many things, so many experiences, just like as it was in my own days, though she's older, But it was like a similar experience, despite she was in another nation and me a different one. Africa, Europe, they are two different, but the same experience. Playing outside, telling stories, so many plays, and now you find out that even your next neighbor, you don't know him or her because of what? Social media. Because yeah,
Probably you are trying to make us see things from the
old
disadvantageous
yeah,
side
the
of social
disadvantage,
media.
yeah.
Old
Of course,
perspective.
that is it.
She's calling it a whole perspective. You get to
You understand?
She
But,
says-
but no, she's missing out because maybe this experience she really doesn't know
I
about.
did actually.
Okay,
I did
because
have.
because she's
some of
talking
the
about so many things like, oh, you can read books, you can do,
Yeah, she's more of the
the advantageous side, and some of
social
the
media
negative side, she sees it like, okay,
No, it's not really like
not really,
that.
you
It's just how
understand?
you misuse
Yeah.
it.
So because if you know the kind of lifestyle, the
You missed.
new, you see what we're even saying. You see, my children, most especially the younger generations, not even the senior, or let me just group all together. The kind of life they're going to have is going to be different from what the Gen Zs they're having.
Yeah, yes.
You see, the Gen Zs, their own is even top notch when it comes to our own.
Yeah. The
You
next year,
understand? You see the next one coming.
next 20 years.
You understand? Let's not go to that one. Let's not go there. But I think they taking a lot of life. I know there are so many vast opportunities on social media. So many. That's how there are so many distractions. Also, I call it distractions because
It's
there are some
destructive. It is
destructive
destructive,
news going up there that sometimes you choose not to. It's better not to hear it. Because there was also one thing I was watching on social media. It was the news. They said yes, the person he went to I think was he a younger brother or so sister. He went to stab the sister to death with knife because it was a challenge the boy saw on social media.
Yeah, that's actually going on in Antwerp.
You understand? It was
Seriously?
a challenge.
Yeah, it's. I think it's happened in West Flanders or something. There is like this challenge.
Yeah.
They covered your face.
Yes, they covered their face, yeah.
Stab people and they get points for it.
Yeah.
That's why he said it's an advantage and disadvantage.
Of course, I know.
Anything that's good, there is
Yes.
a bad
No,
part too.
what we're trying to say, the disadvantage, because from our point of view, she gave us reasons to believe that social media is more advantageous
yeah.
than disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because
She's young. She's young.
Yeah, she's talking from a younger
She's talking
perspective.
From our,
yeah.
That's what we're trying to. No, it's not. You don't know.
Okay.
We just want to put some certain things right to
Yeah.
her, so she has this kind of a little bit insight.
Yeah.
That it might be good, but at the same time, it's not that good.
It's just not good.
I think with time she will.
Yeah, we don't want to wait for that time. Me, I don't personally.
No, see,
I don't feel like I'm getting a life lesson here.
no, not really life lesson.
Our viewers also
Of,
going to learn
of
from
course,
this.
our viewers, because we might also have a younger generation also.
They
They need to know.
understand that.
Yes,
They need to
yes,
know.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not talking from the point of an host, because really
okay.
the way I'm talking, I'm not talking from the point of an host, But still, I will tell you, a lot of so many bad things are happening on social media.
Yes.
And mind
More than
you,
good.
you see the bad things, that's what the younger generation get hold on first.
Yeah, it's much more easy to
Yes,
comprehend
that's
than
what-
the good things.
My question is this. This leads me to my next question. Don't you think there's a way social media should be regulated for the younger generation? I know there are a lot of sites, they will tell you when you are not 18, you cannot
age
access this
restrictions.
site. You can also lie To be more than 18.
10 years old, they open still click I'm 18 now.
Yes.
How can they verify it?
How can they
check it?
verify this?
They don't ask questions.
Please.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Yes.
For us parents that have children, I think it's our own responsibility to control what our children are doing.
Same.
For example, you have parental control. That's a program you can download, and you can, even if you are not at home, your child is at home, you can control it from your phone to see how many hours he or she has to be on the phone or on the something like that.
Yeah.
You understand me? But like I said, for me, I'm always going to stick to the disadvantage part because I know how dangerous dangerous social media is.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm always going to say, in as much there is an advantage, but the disadvantage is
still
more.
vast.
Of course,
It's vast because I've witnessed where someone they push her, they bully her, she almost killed herself.
Yeah.
No, a lot commit
of kids
suicide.
Yeah.
Almost killed herself. So for me, I'll tell myself, no. For you to sit there and allow strangers who you don't know to bully you like that, social media is a bad place for me.
Okay.
So that's my
Vera, please, I'll
opinion.
come to you. You see what you just said. When I was in India in 2013, March, April to be precise, my driver that was taking me around to the embassy because I got my student visa from India to Lithuania to study. My driver, the daughter, she committed suicide. Do you know what? She was bullied in school. The bullying was too much for her. She could not bear it. A train that was just coming, she jumped at the front of the train. That was how she died from bullying. That's one in so many news that we've heard. So many.
From that thing we were talking about, that parental regulatory or whatever they say they put on their phones.
Yes, I was also coming to that also.
Talk about that one also.
Okay, I will allow you guys to
please, Vera, can you please?
What age do you think you're gonna be able to keep that up?
Okay, for me, I have a daughter. She's 11. I'm going to do it till she's 17.
Do you know that on phones there's something called dual app?
I know, but because of what I've witnessed is the situation that I've seen, the problem that I've seen that is all caused by social media. Like I said, I'm gonna always have that time to check her phone 24/7.
But you can't. There's a dual app. You know what a dual app is?
I know what it is. I know what it is.
It's two different.
I know. I'm not gonna say something, but I have a friend. He is a hacker. He is very good. He can hack everything. So
You're a super mom then.
whatever my daughter is doing, I'll take the phone.
I still have something to
I will take the phone to him.
to trip in there.
Yes.
You can control your child. Do you control our friends as well?
No, her friends
Do you
not.
control the phones of our
No,
friends?
their friends.
Wait, I'm coming. Her friends not, but I watch her conversation. If I see there is this particular friend that send messages, he or she is not supposed to send.
I mean, you don't go to the same school with your child.
No.
Their friends come to school with their phones as well, right?
That's
They can show her stuff from their own phone. Because you don't know the parents of those kids.
Yeah.
You don't know if they also do the
They are
same parental
strict, of
guidance
course, or
from their
not.
children's
Yeah.
phone. There are some parents that just let their kids
Of course, they're just freeway. Yeah.
freebie. Yeah, thank you. And those kids can influence. Come and see. I don't have it on my phone. I cannot access that website. I have it on my phone. Peer group, peer pressure.
peer pressure. Yes.
It happens a lot.
Yes.
So they just be, no matter how much you try to battle this thing, the fact still remains that 80%, 90% of social media is not okay.
But you know,
And we are getting out of control.
the more you want to try to control,
The more
your
they
kids,
want to
The more they want to explore.
rebel.
Yeah, the more they want to explore.
So don't just
Huh?
say,
No.
okay, this is bad, this is bad. Don't control every minute. Like, it's so suffocating, I'm gonna tell you. It's
You're
really
right.
suffocating.
I
They wanna,
know,
like,
I
break
know
free from that.
it is. I know it is, but like I said, for me, my biggest fear, I watch too many documentaries.
That's what you watch. That's not
Wait,
what
wait,
they
I'm
watch.
coming.
course,
I watch
yeah.
too many documentaries, and I know the way people, especially those sexual people, those
Predators,
pedophiles.
yeah.
I know how they operate. You understand me? And for a child,
They won't know.
I can pretend that I'm a boy of 7 years. I can talk to my daughter. She will think, okay, oh, you're just a boy, something like that. From there, I will say, okay, let me meet outside. She goes, she didn't tell me. Or even if I'm not checking her phone, I wouldn't have known. You understand me? She would just go, then they kidnap her. So for me, like I said, I know, yes, peer pressure and stuff like that. She will go to school, people will show her different sites and things like that. But As long as she is with me, I'm always going to control her phone, her tablet, and what she is doing. I have to. There is this game called Roadblocks. Do you know that?
Roadblocks, yeah. I was also
Yes, there is this
Roadblocks,
game
there
called
isn't it, yeah.
Roadblocks. She play it all of the time. But you know that people, you have those pedophile.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah,
there
of
talking
course,
to
yeah.
children.
The chat there.
They
I don't
are
know why they're
there
chatting.
giving them challenges
Yeah.
to do those. You name it, those dangerous
Pedophilia,
challenges.
Yeah.
So for me as a parent, I think that you have to control your child's social media. I didn't tell my daughter you cannot be on social media. She can be on social media. She has Snapchat. She always talk with her classmates and stuff like that. She has TikTok. But every day at the end of the day, I take her phone, I control to see her conversation. If she deletes something, I ask her, what did you delete? What didn't you want me to see that you delete? You understand me? So I'm always going to be like that till when she's 17, then it's okay for me.
Yeah, that was what I wanted to say because they can chat with people and then you see these children, they are very smart.
It's the era now. It's their time.
See,
It's
they
the
are
era.
smart.
And the era they did. So
You understand? After doing whatever they want to do, they will delete it. And you will not. A lot of them go as far as clearing their cards,
History.
history and
I tell
everything.
them my history.
Okay. You see, they will just clear it and then you're not going to be able to
No,
monitor
no,
whatever
I'm
they
I
Yeah,
do.
link
yeah,
my
yeah,
phone
yeah.
with her,
If-
so whatever she's doing, me, I see.
But for me, actually, I just told my children, from the age of 10, you can have a phone, but not a smartphone. In case of anything happens, you should be able to communicate with us.
Yeah.
You understand?
There is something called, it's made for children actually. It's a
Yeah.
smartwatch.
Mhm.
And they can only use it to call actually.
Yeah.
And they won't hold it or lose it. You just
Yeah.
wear it. And
Yeah.
if they want to call mama or papa, you
I've
just
seen that in
That's
lots
Of
of
course,
easier.
of course, as time goes on, we'll get to know more. Maybe that will be much better than just ordinary phone. I told my daughters already, all of them, when you are 15, I can consider giving you a smartphone depending on the character you exhibit at that particular time. If the character does not suit me, just forget it. You're not going to get it. My wife, she got a smartphone when she was doing her master's degree. She was almost 24.
Wow.
When I knew my wife, 2017, she was using a Samsung phone,
Yeah.
like the Nokia Touchlight. That was what she was using. Though she was on Facebook, but that was what she was using. The only Facebook she normally go to on her laptop, to chat with the mother because I could remember the friends she was having there. I was like, oh, they still see people like this at this generation. You understand? So at least it was good for me, and I also put the same laws that the children will follow the same. I know it's not stopping anything. Even with their normal touch phone, they can send SMS. It's not changing the fact that I can monitor
But
them.
Steve, you remember, there's something she said.
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
She said something
Yeah.
regarding that, when you over police a child, you're also at the same time
Exposing them to the more
pushing
dangers.
them out.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
we as parents, we should try as much as we can not to be over policing.
It's like you should give them
Understand?
more trust.
Yeah.
That's the word.
That
Trust
with,
them.
without trust,
Yeah.
sorry, with all due respect, everyone
No, no,
has
no,
their
no,
own
no.
different
Of course.
way of raising a child. Because I'm still going to talk back when I was growing up, the little opportunity we'll get, we'll abuse it because
Yes.
we know we'll not get it second time, or our parents is going to be on our,
Yeah.
The day my dad is a disciplinarian. He don't want us to go out. He wants us to always be indoor. It's for one good. But back then, I didn't see it like that. I know I'm not just speaking from my own side for alone. Most of us, when we were growing up,
Yeah.
the thing our parents tells us not to do,
It's what
and
you
mostly
need.
what we want to do. So why are we not thinking that now because we have grown up, we're an adult, we're having kids of our own, we expect that our kids must abide to what we wanted to, when we know deep down inside of us, we didn't.
Yeah.
It was for our good, though. But we have to get to this particular stage in life, a point in life that we come to realize that, man, I'm a maybe parent. My dad was really right. So my dad was really building a future for me.
It's because now you're in his shoes. and
Thank you.
know
Yes.
what
I
was
can see
happening
this from
then.
his perspective.
Yeah.
How can we correct that? It's another thing. Okay, now, like she said, we should build trust on our kids. Even let them understand that, it's okay to make mistake. Not like our parents then, when we make mistake, we are brutalized. I don't know if they, because my dad beats me. When I make mistake, it's like, I know I'm going to collect flocks. So let me just finish making the mistake because I know they're going to beat me. But that will not stop me from still repeating the same
We
thing.
still do
You
it.
understand? So, but if my dad could interact with me, be more open with me, like, you made a mistake. Next time, try not. That is even more touchy.
Yeah.
My dad was the one beating me. I still don't listen to him. But my mom never touched us, never insult or whatever. If my mom want to talk to me, he wakes me up in the middle of the night, in the morning. I will still be feeling sleepy. My son, I know it's wrong, what you did. But those things, the words of my mom up till now echoes in my ear. Because she tried to build this relationship without being hostile, without being too overprotective. You know, she opened a kind of a doorway, gateway for me to see life in a form that I accept, I come to accept. My dad, I will never copy it because I saw that, you know, when you say your father is coming, your dad is coming, you'll be running, you'll be scared. Why do kids delete stuff from their phone? Because they're scared.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe you just want to have space.
Just let them breathe. What happened today in school? You know, what did your friend show you on phone today? Let them feel free. They'll start gisting you stuff, you'll be shocked. That their friend showed them something. Before you even know, I even learned that from 9, 10, 11, these kids are already seeing pornography.
Of course, they have phones because
They
a lot of them, they have phones. So what do you expect?
Don't be shocked. I've been seeing those things. Some of them start playing with themselves from 8, 9, 10, touching, experimenting with themselves. But if the parents are not like open, let them see that whatever you do, you come, tell me. They can't come to you. Yeah, Mom, I saw this, or this is what happened. They will be scared to talk, you know. So for that parental guidance and everything they say they're putting, for me, it's just a yadi thing. Sorry. It's just a yadi thing.
I have a question. You see, you spoke about these pedophiles and all. What awareness can we put online for these children to be aware of? So they should try, like, not to fall victim of all these things because it happens everywhere. No matter how they try to control it, I know it's a bit. The awareness is really not much because you don't hear it on social media also to educate the people. Okay, this is what you should not do. First, we'll talk about the awareness that can be put out to restrain these children from falling victims.
Yeah, but what are the companies?
And then, secondly, how can we control social media against such things, like to build a wall kind of for our children, you know, the younger generations, not to be victims of any other social media bullying and so on.
You see, this thing you talked about, I think they are actually, if you ask most of this, like the last time I heard some of this guy, Mark Zuckerberg, and some of all these social media moguls and the rest of them, what measure are they trying to put out there to protect the younger ones, you know, not to fall into a victim? They are doing their best anyway. But the more the more we're talking about that, yeah, those ones have to do their own, because right now there are ways you type in on Facebook, there are ways someone will use on Facebook. They will not deliver that message. They will even send a warning.
Of course.
So most of the social medias are doing it.
Yes.
But don't forget, there's a new one though. What's his name? There's one other site where you can do all rubbish or something. The X is a little bit.
No, X is rubbish. No, that one is rubbish.
X is Twitter before.
Formerly Twitter.
Oh my God. A lot of problems. Telegram.
Oh yeah, that one is the worst. It's where they are passing with the pornography and stuff like that.
No, the same thing. X, the same thing. They are not restricted.
Bros, the Telegram, any leak video you're looking for. Any video that is leaked and everything.
Yes.
I have
I didn't know
Telegram.
that. I don't have it.
Even I have Telegram, but I normally don't use it.
You're thinking
like
about,
that. Yeah.
they're posted in
That one is
Telegram.
true, yeah.
And it's owned by a Russian guy. They don't even know how to control that guy with that Telegram thing. And besides that, there are other social media
Of course, that we really don't know of.
that they even use what's it called, VPN and the rest of it to block where they're sharing whatever.
So you cannot trace it back.
We just see, we are all schools of forget. We are talking about Facebook and the rest. People go to dark web.
Yeah.
I know.
They have access
Of course.
to dark web.
Yeah.
I know.
Sometimes.
You actually use it sometimes.
Just sometimes. Not all
Yeah.
the time. Most.
Imagine.
But your own now you're using it, you can be traced because your VPN, you're not hiding it, you're not
It's just not controlling. Yeah.
So there are people that are using
They are professionals.
I can be in Belgium, you're using dark web, and it will be as if I'm in the US.
Yes.
You understand? There are ways we can use these platforms, but I know they are working.
Yeah, that's you, because you have an idea already. What
No,
about
that's
the
you said.
generations that are
How can we educate
Of course,
the
how can
younger
it be?
ones?
Yeah.
And what ways are those social medias,
Of course,
whatever they call themselves,
Yeah.
are doing or working to educate the younger ones about not falling victims to this kind of pedophilia things. You understand? That is a very good thing that we need to talk about and keeping this community, especially the young ones, how to know how to stay away from such.
Yeah.
You see, kids are not stupid. That's why adults try to manipulate them. Not that they are stupid. They only
They
go.
trust easily.
Of course, they are
Yeah.
easily trust,
No,
and
it's
then
not.
Yeah, trust easily, but
and
they
sometimes
want to
they are too
exploit.
vulnerable.
Yeah, they're vulnerable because they want to
Yeah.
exploit.
Yeah.
You know, someone can be telling them things. Not that they will know that this person is not sounding like my age mate. Then they ask, how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe the words the person is using is more advanced and they can comprehend with.
Mm-hmm.
But because of still they want to exploit.
Mm-hmm.
They want to like, this person is intelligent, or this person is smart, or this person talk nice and stuff like that. That is how the adult catch them or try to get them into the circle. But if we open an avenue for the children, that's why I'm still saying it, for the youth to be, as you say the word, trust us. We learn to trust them. Whoever they are communicating with or having that relationship, they will come and tell us, the parents, they will relate with us. There's this friend of mine that is saying this. You, as an adult, will be able to discern immediately that this person, no, is not a child. He's an adult. You know now when an adult
Of
type
course,
the
when
message,
you
you will tell.
message, yeah.
But
But-
you know, when kids like keep talking to people online, some of them are looking for like the emotional release they didn't get like in their surrounding, their environment.
Almost.
And they
Yeah.
go online, and when somebody is giving them the trust, the attention that they need, like they keep talking to that person.
Yeah.
That's why we as parents, we're saying that
Yep.
we have to create a
But it's
conducive environment.
true.
Yeah, but not all parents have this time.
Yes,
relate
to
that's
their
the
children.
problem.
That's why no, it's really a big problem. That's why they look for it outside.
Baba,
So they
let me
become
be
very
sincere with you. That thing I know what you almost
comfortable.
cost me.
Yeah.
Me that is talking to you guys there today,
Yeah.
I was a victim of bullying.
No, not the bullying aspect.
No, it can do. Bullying is part of it because someone can commit suicide out of bullying because I have no one to relate
No,
with.
I'm not talking about the bully aspect. I'm
The
talking
same-
about like when you're at home.
Bro,
it's like
I was
you're not feeling welcome in the home, and then you
I
don't
don't-
get the care you get.
Wait,
You know.
brother, and that's why I'm trying to drive this issue to.
Yeah. Okay.
I was also sexually abused.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But then I didn't see it like that was what it meant. I grew up to understand that because must be just 9 years, and that lady was like almost 20-something years. Touched you, lay you down, did all sort of stuff to you. But I thought it was fun. But I knew, what she did to me. But I couldn't relate with my parents.
Because they didn't tell you about, you didn't
I
have
don't
to
know
talk
anything
with
about
them.
it. Besides that, this time thing, they go to work 8 o'clock in the
That's what
morning.
we're saying.
They come back 4 o'clock. Huh? No matter what. Even if, we're not kids. One thing I've come to understand, they don't need all your hours. They don't need 10 hours or 20 hours from you. Even if it's just 1 minute of your time, it goes a long way. That 1 minute, I didn't see it. When they come,
Okay.
Yeah, of course,
Mercy
that's
is
what I'm
doing his
saying.
own,
Yeah.
Mercy is doing her own. I'm like, they just made jest of me at school today. Sorry. I have no one to talk with. I'll go inside the room. I'll be crying alone. I'll be crying, be sharing tears. So that I'll be telling myself, I don't think I belong here. You know what that is? At that time. How to think about now. I don't see how a parent, because what I'm really saying it's for the parents as well. They always give excuse. I'm tired. You know how long I've been at work today and stuff like that. No, always create time. I'm happy today because I talked with a friend. Who has been in marriage for almost 20 years. Her first daughter is almost going to 15. He has never taken them. He has 3 girls. He has never taken them for vacation.
Oy.
He says it's not his thing. He keep telling me, and I pressure this. I know. I keep telling. He said this vacation, this period, he's supposed to go to Africa, go to somewhere else, go and relax. I said, what about your children? You have girls, you have daughters. All their mates are going to travel. They even say to him, Papa, how would you go for vacation? All my friends are going for vacation. You say, I tell them your papa don't have money. And truly, maybe those kids will go there, my papa don't have money, we didn't go for vacation. I said, no, it's not good. But he did it and he was happy. Like first time, he said, Mom, I don't know this is how sweet this is. He said, everything changed. Now I even know my wife is beautiful.
God forbid.
He said, I can see that my wife is beautiful. I was like, what? He said, yeah, because when she goes to work and come back, you wear the same thing over and over again. I swear. You haven't seen the wife in something different. In that kind of, what do you guys call it?
Yeah. Mr.
Those
Cosmos,
truths
thank you
are
very
like
much, because if I give you time, you say everything.
I just want to say,
let me allow my ladies talk. So, how can we create an awareness for the younger generation to know how to stay away from pedophiles online, all this cyberbullying and all. What kind of awareness do you think we should put out for our younger generation, our children, that will help them?
For me, just educate your children about the dangers. That's top priority. Educate them on what to put online, which sites they can go and not to touch. Yeah, education is the most important part, because you can see some of them, they're like wearing, I do wear crop tops. You can see you're like wearing crop tops when you're 10. They're wearing like the short things, and they want to post it online. That's target number one, pedophile.
Of course, yeah.
It's like, you know what to post as a parent. Let your kids know what to post and what not to post. Okay, maybe they can do it when you're like already like 18 and stuff. Little crop top doesn't hurt. But when they're still young, and it's really harmful actually, because the pedophiles will be like, oh my God, you're posting something like this. There's no parental control.
Yeah.
Yes.
But don't you think also some of the parents, they put their children in dangers? Because I see a lot of parents posting the pictures of their children.
Yeah, I've seen that as
children.
And that,
like 8, 9, 10, 11, Because they don't see the dangers. They just say, yeah, my child, she's wearing this today, she's beautiful, she just post it online, I think that's also another way
to...
Maybe they don't know.
They don't
know. They don't know. Not all parents are aware of all these things, They don't know.
Why? Sorry, you continue. You say they don't know.
Some parents they don't know. I'm telling you the truth.
Some parents post those things. I've seen when the parents post some things about their daughters and stuff like that. I feel like they're just after the fame. They're just after gaining audience.
Yes.
But when you go read most of the comments, there are people commenting on it negatively. But
definitely.
Still, watch these parents continue.
You see, the thing is, we are talking from the perspective of we being educated. Not everybody that go to the comment section to read what someone typed about his or her own child that really get the understanding. You can read and not understand it, and you can also not read. Not all parents that put everything there that can read.
This is Africa. There's one in Africa. I don't know which country.
Yeah,
it's black. He's even like a TV as well. I think they run a program with his daughter. He always use the daughter and the son or something like that.
Yeah.
And the little every time he's using his little,
of course, very short. Yeah.
You always have to see the underpants of the girl.
Of course, she's exposing the child to danger.
And people are telling the man, commenting on it like, man, must this guy keep showing her underpants? Is it comfortable that they have to see her underpants? And I think that is the catch. And really, they're having a lot of views.
Of course, they are going for the fame, but forgetting that they are exposing the children to danger.
That means they don't
Mr.
care.
Cosmos, please, let's allow my beautiful sister Esther talk. Then Vera, I'll come back to it because like you still have something to say.
What was your question?
Yeah, the question is how can we put this awareness to our younger generation?
Okay, I think
bullying and all.
If you are a parent, you have a child, you have to have that talk with the child.
Okay.
You have to tell her, he or she, because it doesn't matter the gender, both of when it comes to sexual assault, doesn't matter the danger, the gender, both of them get assaulted. So you have to really have that conversation with them. For example, like me and my daughter, we have a rule. I tell her, any adult that tell you to keep a secret, that adult is not good. You don't have to have any secret from your father now, from me, your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, your uncle. You don't have to have secrets. And then anybody that, like, if, for example, you are walking on the street and then the person said, come in my car, your mother said, let me come and pick you. It's a lie. You don't have to follow that person. So it all starts at home. And then from there, it depends to the lifestyle you, the parent, is living. Because for me, I'm on media. Yes, I post. I have certain things too I don't post. If you ever see me, I post my location, just know that I'm gone already from that location that I post. And I'm trying to teach my daughter to the same thing. And it's not everything too that I need the media to see. I only post what I want you to see.
Yeah, that's true.
So it starts from there, and then the people like the CEO who are having the apps, they too, I think with time they can start to control it, but it's not easy. And lastly, I'm going to say something. I watched an interview that they interviewed a pedophile. He was in prison, and they said, when you want to choose a child, what do you look for? He said, I look for the child that the father is not around.
Mm.
Or that if the father is around, the father is not manly.
Yeah, attention.
And they asked him, what do you mean by that? He said, if I see like it's a father that is going to the child program, every program he's going, like if, for example, they have Thanksgiving, he's there. If they have, you name it, football, he's there. He said, then I'll back off. He said, but if I see it's only the mother, he said, then that's an easy target
Yeah.
for me.
Because the father is
Yeah,
not always
emotional
involved.
You want to
Yes.
say, I want to play the father.
Yes.
And
So
that's-
he will just pretend to play the father role for the child, and there will come the sexual assault.
Wow.
So for me, what I would say
Look
to
for
the
the vulnerable
audience,
kids.
if you are a parent, you have to have that talk with your child. It's very important.
And also, they should be present in their female children's life.
Life,
Even the
yes,
sons.
yes,
Yeah.
even the sons, yes, yes.
That's a nice
Thank you.
one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Of course, very nice.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful topic, you know.
And we're learning every day.
Of course, we
That-
learn every day. Yeah. Because for me, I still find it really, really difficult that a lot of people, they still use social media just as a playground. We're talking mostly on the negative parts today. We never spoke of the positive parts. Do you know social media has made a lot of millionaires?
Made a lot of people
Oh,
millionaires.
Yeah, a lot of
Yes.
people millionaires. Yes.
But
a
do
lot.
you know what some of those millionaires do?
No.
Because,
What do
for
they do?
example, you have OnlyFans. You know what the guys
Not
are doing
not
there?
only that, a lot of people, they became millionaires from posting videos.
Yeah, that one too.
And then you can also go, funny enough, you can go to YouTube and learn something very, very interesting.
Information.
A
That's the
lot.
information aspect of
A lot
it.
of
Yeah.
positive
Yes.
informations. Whatever you see, my uncle used to tell me, he said YouTube is now a university, but a lot
Yeah.
of people don't see that.
Yeah.
He always call it University of YouTube,
Okay.
where you can learn
Anything,
everything.
Okay.
Anything. Do you know, just yesterday I was learning because I have a page on Facebook where I do upload movie videos.
Yeah.
So there's a site I paid for to download their videos, then I'll cut it and then upload it. I never got what I wanted. So I just stumbled to one Chris guy. So when I was watching his video yesterday and today, I was compared to say, yeah, the guy is really
You have
doing
lots of
a
ideas.
lot. When I mean
nice.
a lot, and it's going to take a drastic turn in everything I do on Facebook, on my pages.
Wow.
I have about 3 different pages, on Facebook. And because of that, my own personal page, Facebook has been monetized.
Wow.
You understand? So at least it's going to change a lot of things. So there are so many positive things there. It can make people become millionaire. It can give them so many ideas, open them for so many job opportunities. Okay, let's just look at American Got Talent today, like British Got Talent and so many. A lot of people come from different places and then
Yeah, all
at
over
the
the
end
world.
of at the end of the program they become millionaires after
That's
winning the
true.
program, and so many they get so many fames and so many, they get to know them all over the world and so many things. And sometimes it also helps us to know about where we've not even been to. You can be right in your bedroom and then know better informations about so many
Different
places.
That is
You
understand?
cultural exchange.
You understand?
But do you know, all in the name of this social media too, you
Yes.
have some people, some family. There is this particular family. I don't follow them, but whenever I open Facebook, I see them. It's a man and a woman.
Yeah.
They are always naked.
No,
All in the name of
no,
money.
I really don't only want to talk about the
All
negative
in the
parts,
name of money.
I was also
because
trying
of
to
the
talk
social
about
media.
the positive side. You see that negative side you're saying? There was a page which I almost reported the page because it was not okay for me. The woman came out, she was dancing, women are dancing, wore a short skirt. She was shaking her bum bum. The daughter came also, very little girl, I think
You
about
see?
4 years or so, or 5. She also came out with short this thing, crop bra. She was shaking her bum bum also on the video.
She's
shaking
following
bum.
her mother.
You understand?
Ugh.
What are you trying to teach this little girl? I almost reported that page, almost.
Don't they call information overload? You see, when you're talking, every advantage you just made for social media now,
There is a
then
disadvantage.
see, and also
Of course,
disadvantage slap
of
her.
course, so many.
And it's one thing that
Yeah.
slaps it even more than the
Even more,
advantages.
more.
Do you know that some of the disadvantages
Yeah.
makes more money?
Of course, more money, yeah.
There's a page, food pics. You sell
I
the
hear you
picture
sell your
of your
picture,
feet.
your feet, yes.
To make money from that page, if you take one picture of your pics and post it there, people pay to see that picture. And
Ordinary-
they
your
make
ordinary-
ordinary food.
They will
and
be
they
asking
make
for more
money than people
pictures
working
too. Yes.
Ordinary.
5 to 6, yeah.
But you don't need to show your face, just
Yeah,
your
Just
face.
your
foot.
face. Your
Just
face.
your
Jesus, what is all this?
Just your face. They pay money for that. I don't know why. I don't know how. But
You know, there's this thing. What's it called? The fetish.
Yeah,
Food
fetish.
fetish,
It's a
yeah.
sort of
Food fetish
fetish.
and stuff
Yes, yes.
which we still don't understand. And most of those people, those people we're talking about, they are like this pedophilia we're talking about out there.
They
That's
are.
what I'm saying
They are.
exactly.
Yeah, they are.
They are kind of sick. I will not say they are really sick because everyone has that.
Mm.
They have
they
craziness
won't go
of
and
them.
assault people. They just take, which is best. Okay, good.
You
for me.
think?
I mean, I've never come.
You don't know what to do with the feet,
One.
huh?
I don't. They just take
Okay.
pictures.
I'm gonna give an example. Inside last week, there is this popular rapper. She's a little girl. She just turned 18. And what did she do? She opened OnlyFans. In less than 24 hours.
Boom.
$1 million is what she make.
Mm.
And when they check, all we are men.
What do you expect?
And the comments, because me, I always read comments. Somebody was
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
how dirty-minded are you? Because the thing she was posting was herself in bikini,
Yeah.
in bras and stuff like that. And all of her customer were men.
Yep.
So just imagine. That's why I will always focus on
Let me shock you. Those men are not just common men like
Of course, they're not common. No, no. Come
Those
on.
men are MD, CEO,
Mhm.
managing
I know,
director.
I know,
Yes.
I know.
This is there. They are the Epsteins. We call them the Epsteins. The money is there.
Yeah.
Even without social media, you're seeing an OnlyFans physically. Like
Yeah.
in Nigeria, I shall walk
Yeah,
here.
we have it here also. We have it
It's like
everywhere.
people can literally walk into
We have
the
it
street,
everywhere,
Yes,
so-
and they will
they don't
see.
Yeah.
want that one.
They need from the children, the underage children.
The younger ones, the children.
They're looking for those to defy, to turn into something else.
Yeah.
Most of these power moguls and everything, they are all involved in this. They are part of it.
Yeah.
They are all into it.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't used it. See, God forgive me. I know we are using this social media as a platform to do this, but at the same time, there was a period this guy was brought here to Europe. What was his name? The guy with Facebook, Mark
Zuckerberg.
He came here, right? He came here, they sued him.
I
and
think
stuff
I
like
heard
that.
him
They gave him
also.
a bill of about $1 million or something euro to pay. He only sat once in the parliament and they left back. He paid them the money and they continue with whatever he's doing. Why I'm saying this, yes, I know they are trying to correct things, but at the same time, they're making money out of it.
Mm-hmm.
All our information will be sold out there,
Yes.
right? And even if a child does not even have the ideology of going towards or the mindset of going towards chasing all those things will chase the child.
Mm-hmm.
True.
This X we're talking about, a lot of stuff pop up on X. I like to I use X.
I
used
actually
to
don't like that app.
Sometimes I will just be going through it. The next thing I just see something, pornography will just come up from nowhere.
Yeah, thank you very
You know?
much today. Thank you
So,
for
it's
coming
all
to the
crazy,
studio
man.
today, and thank you. And I'm really happy having you in the studio today. On a rounding up words I will use, parents, please try and take good care of your children. Know their in and out. I know you cannot know everything
Wow.
because a lot of them they are smart,
Mhm.
but try and play a big role in their life. Most especially the men. Try and be there for your daughters. Be there for your sons. Every activities, try to show your face because it will help them and scare the pedophiles away from them. Viewers, always bring your comment to the comment section. We are there, we'll be waiting, we'll give a response. And thank you for joining us in the studio today. It's a beautiful time. A quick shout out to our sponsor, Nelly's Kitchen. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao.